Welcome to Poland Daily News. My name is Aleksander Wierzejski. The European Union on Friday decided not to renew a ban on Ukrainian food heading on two nearby countries that have complained that an influx of agricultural products from the war-torn neighbor. The EU Commission ignored the appeal of Poland, Slovakia, Hungary and Romania to lengthen the moratorium on importing the Ukrainian grain. The regulations were established in May following the one-sided import embargo by countries affected by Ukrainian grain imports. At that time, the EU Commission assigned September 15 as the expiration date. Observers believe that lifting the ban 1 month before the general election in Poland undermines the position of the ruling party, Law and Justice. This party largely relies on the voters of farmers to maintain their majority. For weeks, Polish authorities have been trying to extend the ban to protect the grain market. On Tuesday, the Polish government decided that regardless of the EU decision, they will continue the embargo for the foreseeable future. The media expected the EU Commission to announce its decision today. However, officials remained tight-lipped until Friday evening. The guessing game was over after the release of the following statement, which reads: "It was agreed that existing measures expire today. Ukraine has agreed to introduce within 30 days all necessary legal measures, including, for example, an export licensing system to avoid grain surges. In the meantime, Ukraine will take effective measures to control the export of 4 groups of products from 16 September 2023 in order to avoid market distortion in neighboring member states. Ukraine will submit an action plan to the platform no later than close of business of Monday, 18 September 2023. The European Commission and Ukraine will monitor the situation through the platform in order to react to any unforeseen situations. The European Commission will refrain from imposing restrictions as long as the effective measures taken by Ukraine are in place and fully operational." The background to the decision is political. Poland's ruling Law and Justice Party has been punished by the Eurocrats since coming to power in 2015. The next election is 4 weeks away, and falling grain prices could undermine support among the party's constituency of farmers and rural dwellers. At least that's the calculation of the European left and liberals. Romania plans to double the monthly transit capacity for Ukrainian grain through its port Constanta to 4 million metric tons in coming months. The country's transport minister, Sorin Grindeanu, said ship-to-ship transfer of grains in Constanta would also help to increase capacity by 500 tons monthly. This allows smaller vessels carrying grain to transfer it directly to larger ships at the port. Ukrainian Deputy Prime Minister Oleksandr Kubrakov said the aim of doubling capacity should be achieved at the start of October, reaching 4 million metric tons, which can help Ukraine to solve at least 50% of exports. The third point, one related to the additional 500,000 tons that will be operated through the port of Constanta, is a matter that will be discussed by the operator, a private matter. But I think that as they moved through things quickly from its point of view, between us and our friends in Ukraine, here things will probably be fixed quickly, by the way, of this additional 500 tons per month. At the last government meeting, as we well know, we approved subsidies for Romanian farmers so that we can face a decision from the European Commission, no matter what the decision is. At the beginning of October, we will reach out on 4 million tons through Romania, which again will be about a bit more than half of our export of grain. Constanta on the Black Sea has become Kyiv's largest alternative export route, with grains arriving by road, rail or barge across the Danube. Ukraine, one of the world's biggest grain exporters, has already exported more grain via Constanta than it did in 2022. True, volumes have fallen recently as Russian attacks on its Danube River ports prompt Ukrainian exporters to turn to road and rail routes. Italy's Deputy Prime Minister Matteo Salvini, and leader of the League Party, states that Europe is absent, distant and unresponsive to the influx of illegal migrants from Africa. Therefore, Italy must defend its borders alone. Nabu Bangura comes from the Gini and is now one of the many migrants crowding the reception center on the small Sicilian island of Lampedusa. On Thursday, he told Reuters how he had crossed the Mediterranean, a 2-day journey he described as hard, in a boat with more than 30 other migrants. I took a flight to Tunis, and from Tunisia I arrived in Italy, in Lampedusa. They welcomed us well, they gave us food, there were people who came to take pictures. Italy is good, and they welcomed us well. I'm proud of Italy, I'm proud to be in Italy, I'm proud to still be here. I have spent 2 days at sea. Was it tough? Tell me, how was it? It wasn't easy at all. It was hard. How many were you? About 37, 35, more or less. Now, safe on land, is grateful for the help of Italians and hoping to pursue a career in soccer in France, so he can help out his family back home. What is your dream? My dream, once I get to Europe, is to play football. That's my passion, to play football. When do you think you will leave Lampedusa? Maybe, if God wants. I want to leave. To go where? To go to France. I want to go to France and fulfill my dreams. I will help my family. I will not leave them in the dark. Football is my passion. That's why I came. Football is my passion. We Lampedusa residents want a constant defense of our territory, and to make sure that the migrant arrivals do not happen on Lampedusa, but that these people are rescued at sea so they can bypass Lampedusa. This is a good thing, because in this way we can also reduce the suffering of people and the risk of spending so many days at sea and facing death. We, the people of Lampedusa, ask that this island will be kept out of this situation. We no longer have the possibility of bearing this burden from a psychological and humanitarian point of view. France agreed on Friday to work with Italy to get European Union support to stem a migrant crisis that has overwhelmed the Italian island of Lampedusa. French President Emmanuel Macron told reporters, "I want to say very sincerely to our Italian friends that I believe it is the responsibility of the European Union, the entire European Union, to stand by Italy." That's the news. We will be back tomorrow, same time.